April 30th, 2019. Jinx, Jasmine, Sapphire, and Dutchess are safe now. Jamie made this image for the announcement. Today, the Ohio Department of Agriculture was able to transfer permanent custody of the 4 witness protection cats to us. This is the announcement that Susan.Bass has written for us to share Thursday. Update about our witness protection cats. Almost 4 years. That is how long Big Cat Rescue has waited to officially introduce our 4 big cats, which were seized in 2015 from Ohio's Tiger Ridge Exotics Roadside Zoo and owner-operator Kenny Hetrick by the Ohio Department of Agriculture. We are so excited for you, our amazing supporters, to get to know the 3 precious female tigers, Duchess, Jasmine, and Sapphire, and gorgeous male black leopard Jinx. We know you will fall in love with them just as we have. Some background. In October 2011, in Zanesville, Ohio, a private owner of dozens of big cats and other wild animals named Terry Thompson opened their cages and turned them loose before committing suicide by self-inflicted gunshot wound. Authorities were forced to shoot and kill 38 big cats and 10 other animals as they roamed the town loose that evening. As a result of this tragic massacre, Ohio passed a strong law banning the private possession of big cats. Like all such bans, anyone who already owns exotic cats would be allowed to keep them. Owners were simply required to register their cats with the state by filling out a form saying how many cats and what kind they had, and they were not allowed to buy or breed more. Most people complied with or capitulated when Ohio's Department of Agriculture began enforcing the rule, which was like 4 years later. But Tiger Ridge Exotics owner Kenny Hetrick thumbed his nose at the law and refused to report how many dangerous wild animals he owned. Hetrick's facility had also racked up numerous USDA violations prior to the seizure, including failure to provide adequate veterinary care, repeated failure to provide animals with a proper diet, failure to provide animals with clean water, failure to provide animals with clean, dry enclosures, and failure to comply with federal safety requirements. In January 2015, the Ohio Department of Agriculture seized his 11 wild animals, 10 big cats and a bear, and initially housed them at the state's temporary animal holding facility in Reynoldsburg. A few months later, the Ohio Department of Agriculture awarded temporary custody of the animals to 3 sanctuaries, including Big Cat Rescue, pending the final outcome of the litigation. Dutchess, Jasmine, Sapphire, and Jinx arrived at Big Cat Rescue in August of 2015. We have been taking care of these 4 magnificent cats at our own expense every day since. Hetrick took his legal battle for the return of his cats all the way to the Ohio Supreme Court, which maintained in 2018 that the Ohio Department of Agriculture had acted appropriately in seizing the animals. Then the Ohio Department of Agriculture filed a lawsuit for permanent possession of the animals, which was the final step before awarding the sanctuaries, including Big Cat Rescue, permanent custody of the cats in our care for the last 4 years. Hetrick did not fight this final lawsuit. His final day to do so was April 29th of 2019. Big Cat Rescue was officially awarded permanent custody of the 4 cats on April 30th of 2019. It has been a long road, and there were several stipulations Big Cat Rescue agreed to in order to temporarily house the cats, including not discussing the situation of the cats or sharing their information or photos or videos on our social media sites. We even changed the names of the cats after their arrival. We will continue to use their current names. This is why you may be surprised to learn that these 3 female tigers, Sapphire is a white tiger, and 1 handsome male black leopard have been housed at Big Cat Rescue for almost 4 years, but you've probably never heard about them. Well, that's about to change. We cannot wait to share the photos and videos of these cats that we've taken during their stay here but could never divulge. And of course, there will now be numerous new photos and videos so you can get to know each of their personalities. We know very little history about the cats, not even their ages, but we do know that they have been loved from the very second they arrived at Big Cat Rescue, and we plan to give them a lifetime of love, nutritious food, excellent vet care, and enrichment. Thank you for your ongoing support of our cats and our sanctuary. It is only because of the donations we receive from donors like you that we can continue to rescue and care for big cats. If you'd like to be one of the first to support the lifetime care of these 4 beautiful cats, you can do so here at bigcatrescue.org/donate. If you're enjoying my diary, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find other ways to connect to me over at bigcatrescue.org/Carole.Baskin.